Hello and welcome back to part 2 of 4. We have now moved on to course number 2 of our virtual wine dinner this evening. And right now we have moved on to what some would argue as the king of Chardonnay. That's right, this is a 2016 Olivier Leflaive Pouligny Montrachet. Montrachet being a sub AOC within the Côte de Beaune, within the Côte d'Or in northern Burgundy. They produce exquisite representations of Chardonnay that use 100% oak, combination of new and French oak, so it's not overwhelming, but they keep the malic acid. So unlike Chablis, which is just a handful of miles to the north of Montrachet, they also do oak aging rather than no oak and no mallow. One of the things you will find is that in New World wines, specifically Chardonnay from California, you will have both malolactic fermentation and oak aging, and they can be a little overbearing, if you will. They need food, they crave food, they are so rich and so heavy, it's like drinking a lighter version of heavy whipping cream. I guess some might call that milk. But this isn't that heavy. This is nice and light. You get a great smell. It's like wrapping yourself up in a warm blanket in front of a fire. There's just some level of comfort that comes from this wine. And then the taste is amazing as well. You get a start of a creaminess, but then you still get that malic acid. So you get that delightful cheek pinching acidity. Now I paired this with a black truffle risotto with Grana Padano. Now Grana Padano is the cousin to Parmigiano Reggiano, and it's just a little bit different of an AOP region for cheese. Now the rice that we have used is arborio rice, and we have done it in a vegetable stock, which we did earlier tonight. And then we finished it with some butter, some Grana Padano, and then the headliner, black truffles. We got these black truffles brought in from France literally yesterday. And it just adds, when you put it on and you shave it on top of the rice, and it's very, very warm, fresh risotto, you will just find the whole room is filled with this aroma, and that aroma that you're smelling is going to be the truffles, and that's why they are so exorbitantly expensive. They're hard to find. Most people use dogs now instead of pigs to find them, but they just have such a unique smell that you can only get from fresh truffles. These particular ones are summer truffles rather than winter truffles, and the flavor profile is a little bit more approachable, especially for those who are newer to truffles. Winter truffles rather than summer truffles are going to be very heavy and overbearing on the palate and the nose compared to the summer truffles. So we wanted to do kind of an entryway into truffles if this is your first time. Now where these two go together is the creaminess start that is brought on by the oak aging of the Montrachet goes with the naturally creamy risotto, with the cheese, with the butter. And then you're going to have that sharp tick of acidity that just cuts through the end of the fattiness of the creamy layer of the risotto at the end. So when you take a bite, finish a little bit, at the beginning it's going to just meld together and just this incredible sensation in your mouth, and then it's going to finish with just a little zing at the end, just a little kick in the pants at the end to let you know you're still here. So enjoy these pairings.